Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Oh, that's a nice line. That wasn't your best effort, was it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Colin Morikawa currently enjoying first place in this one. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. That always leaves a bit of a disappointing taste in the mouth. A little bogey tap in to finish. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there today.
Great golf being played already. Can't wait to see the next round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Currently in the top 5, nice spot to be with a couple of rounds to go. But still, they need to make something happen. Right now, it's just not as good as the guys out in front, so they're going to have to make something happen sooner than later.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. Beautiful swing there. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's nicely done. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Wonderful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Oh, well done. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hold.
That's frustrating. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is their look at birdie.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, right by the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind. Her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Atta boy, good shot. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Just didn't drop. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Time to play from the bunker. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Big pass over coming up for this fella. This one's online. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Yep, you'll take that. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Currently at 10 under par overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Not a bad line, this one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. And back to the course with the live action. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that should find the bunker. That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Nice stroke. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Come on, you're better than that. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently a shot off the lead. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
That could play.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. I like the look of this. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least. The tempo there was exquisite.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. And from the greenside rough here. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Even for the day. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Second shot here on the 12th. You like that, didn't you? Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
So I might need to sit. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
For the par. Currently 13 under for the event. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. This is a par putt. Well hold. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That's inside the range. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Birdied their last hole.
Sitting at 1 under. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, And let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Handy effort, that one. Rich fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
Putting for an eagle. This is a good chance. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it.
2 in a row.
Now at the 17th hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Wonderfully played. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Looking really good, this one. Oh, just missed that one. An opportunity to make their par. And that signs off on today's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for second. Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvy and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Luke, currently in second place, heading to the final round. Not a bad place to be, but let's face it, these guys aren't playing for second place, are they? They've got their eye on the prize. They want to finish number one, so they're going to have a good final round to make that happen.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It's tracking. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. This hole is a par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Now that'll hurt. Free putting in for par. He's currently sitting in 4th place. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 7. This would be a great up and down. It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. That putt went a bit long there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 14 under for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. This one's dialed in. Well, that'll play. Currently 15 under par for the event. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Well struck. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
4 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
That gets the job done. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Come on, get down. Oh, my. That's an unlucky break. It was right at it. This would be a great up and down. Just take a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And in it goes for the par. He's currently tied for 5th. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That was wonderfully done. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, that's a ripper. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
It's on a good line. Beautiful shot.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Second shot here on the 11th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. That's frustrating. This one's for bogey. Just didn't drop. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Hey, that's a chance. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently 15 under par for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's on a great line. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Putting for a par now. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We have a par 3 on this one.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This one's for birdie. Good looking putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
This one's looking good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in 5th place. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. A birdie putter waits. Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it.
Nicely done.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
I don't think you planned for that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Splash. Time for the 5th shot. And this next putt is for triple bogey. And down it goes. Currently 15 under par for the event. All right, one more hole to go. The 18.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Certainly makes putting easy if he can chip it that close.
Great touch.
This putt is for a score of 72. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close.
Well, at the end of the day, there's no W in the event, but does that really matter when you come up against a player of the calibre of Brooke Henderson and beat her, Henny?
No, not at all, Luke. You have just beat a multiple major champion. Nothing matters anymore. Not your mum, not your dad, not your dog or your cat. Nothing matters. Not many people can boast about that. So, a great result overall and something to be celebrated.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.